Hey everyone, Steve here from SCOARTGLASS. Now in a previous video, which you can find here, I share with you what I was doing as a creator in support of #TeamSeas. In this video, I'm going to share with you the making of the 6-inch medallion. With that, let's get started. Sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here on this channel, I hope to help you discover the beauty of stained glass, learn tips, tricks, and techniques so that you can create your own stained glass artwork. Now in this video, I'm going to share with you how I did the 6-inch #TeamSeas medallion in the background. Now in step 1, I am cutting out the pattern to prepare it to transfer to the glass. You want to make sure you're cutting out on the inside of the lines so that way it will fit to your glass and have the proper spacing you need. Now in step 2, transferring your pattern to your glass, I'm using the tracing method utilizing the cardstock pieces I just cut out. You want to make sure you trace around them and leave good marks on your glass. Now what I like to do is section off my pieces into manageable sections, and then I'm able to make my score marks on the lines, remove the glass, and so forth. Now this piece, I will actually use my ring saw to remove that inner part. Again, sectioning off my pieces. Now on this piece, I'm going to show you how, if you don't have a ring saw, how to remove pieces on an inner circle. I made several score marks on that inside, and I take my grozing pliers and slowly remove those sections going all the way back until there is no more glass, or I'm at a point to where I can use my grinder to get the rest of the glass out. This one's a pretty decent deep curve here, but it was wide enough so I was able to get it all the way back to the line. Then I just go along and clean up the edges with my grozing pliers, and then I will come back with my grinder to smooth all that out. Here I'm cutting out the background piece, which is the sky, that will go into the inner portion of the blue wave that I showed you earlier that I'm going to use my ring saw to cut out. I will make sure that I cut on the outside of the lines for this one, and then I will actually use my grinder to get a little bit more precise grinding back to the size that I actually need it to fit inside that wave. Now in step 4, you're going to grind your pieces. On my grinder, I use a 3/4 inch medium grit grinding bit. You can find a link to this bit in the description below. Now just smooth out and get all the edges nice and smooth on your pieces, and then you're ready to do a dry fit. Now here's the blue wave after using the ring saw to cut it out. Unfortunately, the footage from that was horrible, so I didn't include it. This is the inner piece of the sky and then the top piece of the sky, and as you can see, they fit together pretty well. So let's get on to foiling. In step 5, you're going to foil your pieces, and then you want to make sure you burnish down the edges very well. In this application, I'm using a 7/32 hand foiler with 7/32 black back copper foil. I'm using black back copper foil for this application because I will be patina the piece black. Now you want to pinch your foil all the way around your piece before you actually burnish the flat side and the edges of your copper foil very well, so that way it sticks to the glass. Once you have all your pieces foiled, then you're ready to move on to soldering your piece together. So this is the Timberline lead-free solder that was provided by Amerway. And I do appreciate the sample so I can try it out and see if I can use it in future projects. So this will be enough to do this project, no problem. Amerway also makes a gel flux as well. So as I've stated before, I do use gel flux. So they were so kind to send me a sample of this as well to try out. and see how I like it in comparison to what I'm currently using. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze a little bit out on here and give it a try as well with this project. So we're going to go ahead and get everything tacked together and try out this new Timberline solder. So I'll leave a link for both of these products in the description below so that you can try them out for yourself. So we'll go ahead and flux. We're going to go ahead and try and see how this goes here. Tack everything together. Now in this application, I decided to go with a hobby came edge rather than just a solder edge. With hobby came, you just pull out the amount you need and then you just tack it on and just run it around, and then you'll be able to tack it to the other end. I think hobby came just gives the piece a clean finish if you're not going to use any type of other edging like zinc or brass or anything like that. I'll do a more detailed video on adding hobby came to this piece in a future video. Quick check, make sure no sharp points. No. Things put together. Okay, now we'll go ahead and clean it and put a black patina on it. All right, we're back. We're going to go ahead and patina it. I got it all cleaned off, got all the flux off. So we're just going to do a quick patina on both sides, rinse it off, and then let it kind of sit up, and then we're going to come back and do the lettering. Well, here is the mint after I put the letters on it and then did a nice wax coating on the whole piece. Wouldn't it look nice in a window that looks right outside the beach? Now, I will be releasing 2 more videos on the other 2 panels that I did for this campaign. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on the future content. With that, stay tuned for the next video coming up on your screen, and I'll see you on the next video.